Alright, let's see what we can discover in Dervil's workshop, shall we? Nothing overly obvious? Okay, let's have a good search.
Derval's records, maybe.
Right. Sonic device?
Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted.
Okay.
This machine's been picked apart with precision.
Right. Oh.
What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
This is wife and
There.
daughter, or wife
A
and
song
kid
and a
anyway.
laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Derval's got nothing left to lose.
Oh, what do you call those things again? They're not. Is it phonograms or sonograms? Oh, damn! I'm sure I've got that wrong. Oh, damn it! I can't. Ah, there's a special name for those things. I can't remember what it is. Oh boy. No doubt someone will correct me in the comments.
What's Derval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know?
Might need to for the sake of it. Wow. Let me just... I just want to take a moment to just... if I can get this just the right damn... I just want to get the right angle of light. Actually, that will do perfectly. I want to get a nice screenshot of this thing. That's actually quite an impressive sonic contraption, honestly. Actually pretty cool. I mean, all things considered, obviously it was used for the wrong purposes, but you know, it's impressive, you know. At least I think so.
Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Derval too.
Okay. My low customer, Alund Forgeman. I hope your plans for a forge in Upper Meridian are moving forward. I'm honored, we're honored you chose us to provide the blaze you need. We've received payment for the third shipment, and I'm most thankful for your prompt remuneration. Unfortunately, our hunters have struggled to cover the order. We apologize for the delay, but this is an unusually large request. As soon as we have it, we'll deliver it to your warehouse as promised. With utmost respect, Garu and Huntmaster, Mainspring Machine Making's Clan Chant. Okay. Take it back to have a proper burial.
I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Of course. None shall fall. Well, her parent gets to give Ursa a proper burial she deserves. I suppose, and I think for what it's worth, at least he got to say goodbye and not so many words. Even though she kind of gave him like a tough love speech, it was still a goodbye, so... I mean, oh, compared to, you know, finding out she'd just been lost, she'd been captured, so at least got to see her one more time, so... It's better than nothing, really. I mean, and by that I mean it's better than him going there, finding her and finding she's already dead. So, in that regard, I mean, at least he got to say goodbye. He didn't just find her already dead, so that was a good thing there.
What's next? King is king.
It's still sad that she passed, but she survived long enough. It's bad long to say goodbye. She's a strong person. Up there, cleared all the idiots out of the way. Good.
Always stay bright, always stay alert.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Yeah.
Aloy,
Hello?
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse.
Okay.
If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a
I
moment.
actually agree with the VOD on
Please.
that one.
When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
Look, it honestly isn't really the time. I'm not really sure we're going to go with the whole thought of view, because I think let's... Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. Also because I'm curious about what he's going to say.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Okay, choose a good. I think that's the right answer to have chosen. See in that situation.
Don't care what other tribes do.
Obviously, it's
Just
my
mind
opinion,
my
but you know, gotta make him just confront it a little bit. So,
Damn Oseram.
how are we going? Oh, of course we're going the other side of the. Let's just fast travel here.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Check out.
There's something wrong.
Come take a look.
There's, yep, be around here. Be around here. See if I can get around this person for a second. I ever went around this way, did I? No, did I? No. Maybe I'm overthinking things. I thought I'd been around there that way before. Maybe I'm wrong. Ah, never mind. Oh, you're in here. Okay.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Oh shit, that is not a good sign.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
I'll shut up.
Exactly.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Have a look. Just gonna crouch. Silly.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised.
Oh, chump.
Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Oh, I think I'm getting the idea here.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Oh, great.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
I love her optimism there, Snake. We're probably completely screwed, but we're gonna try it anyway.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
Yeah.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get
What about
back
that
there, just
version?
to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Yeah, I think there's going to be some sort of bigger diversion involved, you know?
Wood tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Okay. Aha! hot on the trail.
Did you hear that explosion?
Hurry up! Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
I have a matter of grace and beauty we'd like to discuss with you.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Downstairs, maybe? Oh, yep. Oh
This must be
boy.
where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
Right.
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Oh, great. Well, looks like we're going after him.
Dervahl.
Looks like we're shimmying along. On, let's get you. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, I see what's going on here. I was like, why aren't we shimmying along here? That would make more sense.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carving, you chuff. Someone's got to guard the rear.
Get over there. Oh, right. Stairs. God, oh, great. They put him out.
Hot as a
Oh, crap.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes.
Ha ha!
Something's wrong.
Yep, yeah, damn right. Yeah.
It didn't? I didn't hear anything.
Cheeky little
There's a
smile on
bit of
his
smoke
face.
rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Another one, those sonic devices. Okay.
tasty.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with yours, then Avad's.
Incoming!
Whoa, okay.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill. it done! It's not over yet, Nora.
Really?
Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh, great. Oh, a machine summoner. Just charming. Flinthooks? Ah, we can deal with them. It's also not Stormbirds, I'm fine with that. Fire arrows at the ready.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way!
Well, players fire arrow does the trick. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to search. Thank you. But he had fire coil. That's fine, I've got plenty of fire coils. Health one. Health. Cool. Oh!
Looks good.
Oh, more supplies. I'll take these then. While I'm looking around. Any more that I missed? Of the crates so we can look through. Nope? Okay.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your—
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Oh! Well, he's matured. For what it's worth. Took Ursa's words to heart. Alright. Right, where's Duval? Duval, don't call Duval for goodness. Where is he? How do I get to chat to him? That's an interesting question. Huh. Devil. Oh. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it back down through here, by any chance? Nope. Oh. Okay, Derval then. I mean, other two are easy to get access to, but... Let's have a chat with him if we can find him. Oh, it's giving us direction the other way. Okay, okay. Where is he?
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Where is he? There's... Oh, miles off. Even if it's brief, I want to have a chat with him.
Don't pass up these goods.
What the hell? Ah.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy.
Okay, fine. Don't want to chat then. So be it. If I can remember my way up here, that would be a good start, wouldn't it? Watch me completely forget which way to go.
Don't pass up these goods.
Let's have a chat. No.
Yeah. I'll talk to Aaron first, and I'll talk to Avad. I just want to see if you could see it. Say anything to Devil was willing to say anything, but doesn't want to. Fair enough.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Derval on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart.
Hey, good start.
And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
True enough.
You did with Derval.
Yeah, don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Derval?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick.
Oh, hell no.
I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Now that's what I would expect of you, Aaron.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
That sounds about right.
Well...
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast.
Exactly.
You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
2. Huh. She likes me.
Let these cheekies interview me there. Okay. Say goodbye to Avad. Maybe just a time being, maybe forever in this game.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Don't think we can.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable.
Find you of anyone?
I could use someone like you at my side.
Yeah, sorry Avad, but no, we're not a substitute. You just described Ursa there to a T for what I'm hearing.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa, a woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa, including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings.
You do, yes.
I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time, I'd like to get to know you better. Shall we leave it at that, then?
That's a better way to word it.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl.
Of course.
He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
That's a powerful one. Explains why he was so headstrong about it. Oh, one of many reasons why I was so headstrong.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings.
Good.
What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I guess we'll never know.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate the offer. Cool, another trophy. I don't really want to use the map. There's never been a real need for it. I think I'm saving at this one, fighting back, if anything. Okay, I think we'll hop over here. I mean, I could start this. You know what, screw it, let's do this quest. Get rid of a bunch of things as well, and now that I think about it. Might see if I can somewhat quickly do that.
See for yourself.
Check out
like
these
what I have for
wares.
sale, I promise.
Take a look at these wares. Check out these wares.
So I might as well get rid of one or two of these. Extras. Yep. Don't need 400 and something, don't need 300. Alright.
Metal bot here, good prices, fair prices.
Smiling Ronin, okay.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the Mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
I think we already have at least a couple of those, but
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't on your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Hello? We're still... never mind. Oh, dear.
So which,
No market for a snap
Oh,
mall
boy.
lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day, I was watching the hunting trials.
Hello!
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
Hello! We're still here!
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Oh, God. Okay. Hold it!
Enough!
Well,
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
it's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
Yeah.
A long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine.
I think we've got one, at least one of each of those, I think.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait, snap maw lens. What do you say?
Oh, God.
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your
Oh,
metal.
jeez, you gotta be kidding me.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
Oh,
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the count.
oh dear. That just... I can't be bothered to go through each. I'm just gonna go with this one. It's too funny. Listen to them both squabbling over it.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Oh, God.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay. The snap maw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
From the beginning, this
Oh,
wouldn't be a
God.
scrap dealing operation. That we would have class.
And I told you,
Oh,
a true metal seller
oh,
knows to
boy.
get his hands dirty.
Oh,
Had
boy,
you
that
wiped
was...
machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Sorry. Oh, listen to that bickering. Oh, dear. Oh, boy.
Would you like to buy?
Leave the rest.
See what we can't sell in terms of mods. That one. Go with this. Give those to fall back on. Sell these. Oh. There's one down here. There's another place I haven't actually explored yet, which you know, actually, We'll actually explore that plan. Well, I'll figure it out. I know, it's like disorganized. I don't know why I've completely. I know what it is. When I was going around here just exploring, it was one of those places where I'm like thinking, oh yeah, I'll get back to it, and I totally forgot all about it. So, oh, in case you're wondering, if you go into this campfire here, there are bandits around it. At least that's what I found when I went there. So. Anyway, yeah, we'll end here, and we'll start off. We'll see what this place is, and if it's nothing, we'll come back. Otherwise, if there's any mission there, we'll do that, and then we'll come back and do this one, and yeah, we'll go do these three, and then yeah, see what happens from then on. See you next time.